Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. You take a look at Diop. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the three ball, the long-range shooting.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. Now here's Freak. Three-pointer. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Mills with it. To the paint. And slammed in by Diop.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Muhammad dishes to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. Jang with the screen for Freak. No good. Great D that time from Leonard. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. Here's Waiters, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw, good. Waiters. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Here's Mills. 7 points in the game. High post try. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
Yeah, the bench production in that game was terrific. Points from multiple sources.
Yeah, everybody that stepped on the floor played and made a contribution, and that's always a positive thing.
He feeds it to Diop, and stolen by Freak. All alone. Look at that.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And here's Leonard from 3. Got a piece of it.
He saw that one was going long, and he tracked it down.
Here's Durant. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
50 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, the shot misses. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. To the left side wing. Freak with it. Now Green defending. Freak kicks to Zhang. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. And now it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Leonard the pass to Green. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided. And the ageless one, Tim Duncan, just a remarkable career. His teammate Tony Parker talked.
It's unbelievable, especially a big guy, you know, with all that pounding and his knee. It's just amazing.
It's both unbelievable and amazing, you'd have to agree, talking about Tim Duncan and how he, Greg, continues to stay near the top of his game.
You know, Kevin, they say nobody has ever defeated Father Time. But you know what? There have been a couple bigs that you'd have to see are the exceptions. Kareem being one, and then obviously now what Tim Duncan has been able to do over the course of his career. Just unbelievable.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Not sure you can play any better offensively.
Very few bumps in the road so far. It's been an easy ride for them.
On the court for San Antonio, the timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Aldridge out there with Anderson. And it's Duncan in at the 5 down low. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs got down to business. He finished 21 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. His play was a big part of why they were able to jump out to the early series lead by taking Game 1. Will he be as effective in Game 2?
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
Adams dishes to Freak. There's the triple. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through LaMarcus Aldridge. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. I'm sure Coach is hoping those changes turn the tide in this game and shrink the deficit before halftime. Back to you, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Well, I don't think you're going to miss too many like those.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Freak, covered by Parker. Freak kicks to Ibaka. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
The Thunder leading by 18. Here's Roberson, and it's sent back by Aldridge. And a foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess your game up for sure.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Parker passes to Aldridge. Ginobili gets a wide open look, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Here's Freak. He's got 16. He dishes it to Payne. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Payne's got his second basket of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Ginobili dishes to Parker. Clock at 6. Parker with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
It's stolen by Duncan. Ginobili up top. Out to the right wing. Parker with no one around. And too long on the shot.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
McGary's checked in for Adams.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
San Antonio again missing.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
It's Parker with the drive. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
The Spurs have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Free throw drops in for Tony Parker. A different look for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Ibaka. Durant comes in for Roberson. And it's Muhammad in for Payne. Then for the Spurs, West is checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Leonard in for Anderson. Durant in the corner. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Mills, who's checked in for Tony Parker. Spurs trail by 21. The feed now to Diaw. Picked by West. Leonard against Jang. Mills can't hit.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And here's Freak. 16 points for him. And Muhammad kicks to McGary. Here's Freak. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
And Diaw gets it to go. The assist by Mills. Mills has got his 4th assist in this one. Durant kicks to Freak. Down low. Ball's knocked loose. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Mills has got the ball. They kick it out to Green. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Thunder leading by 19 points. Freak passes to Durant. They set the pick. Here's Tang. Again, Oklahoma City.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Green, it's good. The assist that time from Diaw. Green's got 5 now.
They've slowed down casting those triples here in the second.
And Clark, I'd like to see them go back outside. They've been shooting well from the perimeter.
Durant dishes to Freak. In the corner, McGarry with it. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Diaw, the screen. And Mills kicks it to West. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Dion Waiters checked in for Mitch McGarry. The Spurs shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Free throw drops for David West.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
And a wide open look for Freak. It's rebounded by West.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Freak.
He's having one of the best shooting days that I can remember from outside. He's on pace for some kind of record.
Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Diaw, the pass to Green. The 3 from Mills. Shot is off.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle. On the boards, no doubt.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided. We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinals.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. 22 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from 3, guys. You know how much I love to see guys.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jang, he's checked in for Adams. Muhammad comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And Freak subbed in for Payne. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Duncan. Kyle Anderson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Freak in at point guard. Shabazz Muhammad is out there with Durant. Then it's Gorgui Dieng. And it's Waiters in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him. You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Now here's Freak, covered by Mills. Muhammad dishes to Durant. Looking for Jang, he gets it there. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Picked by West. And Mills kicks to Anderson. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Kevin Durant, 3rd.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
And the Thunder making a switch here. McGarry's checked in. And so he hits both. The Thunder leading by 22. Freak kicks to Muhammad. Pass to Freak. Dishes to Waiters. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
And here's Mills from the arc. The rebound by McGarry.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. Perfect approach for what the D was showing on that possession.
Mills with it, out defended by Freak. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Inside. And the stuff by West.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
Freak passes to Dang. To the inside. Freak. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
That is good.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
There's the pick. Pass to Muhammad. Waiters gets a wide open look, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Leonard with no one around. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Here's McGarry, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Mills. Defense right on him. Now Freak. They set the pick. Jacks up a three. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Thunder out in front, running away with it. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Freak on the floor for San Antonio. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Aldridge out there with West. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
And that'll signal the end of our NBA postseason coverage of round 2 for tonight. More round.
I won't back.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports, about to tip off the pivotal Game 3 in these conference semifinals. Alongside Shaq and Kenny, Ernie Johnson. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs, staggered after a resounding Game 2 loss, they'll try to regain their confidence and reclaim some momentum here in this vital Game 3. Well, after losing the first 2 games on the road, the alarm bells starting to sound. Would you agree, Kenny, that this is a crucial game for them if they're going to battle back in the series?
Yeah, some guys play much better at home than they do on the road. So they need some home cooking tonight, and this crowd has got to give them a big burst of adrenaline.
You know, if you listen to everybody else, especially the so-called experts, they think it's over. But they're not out of it yet, Ernie. Yes, they're up against the ropes, but it's only one thing to do, Kenny. Come out swinging, knockout blow. Tonight is a game they got to win at all costs.
Very, I would say that sounds like.
Here in San Antonio, the Tower of the Americas, standing 750 feet tall in the center of Hemisphere Park. We're at the sold-out arena in San Antonio, Texas. Big Game 3 of the Western Conference. The Thunder. Freak comes in for Roberson. Spurs trail by 4. So for Oklahoma City right now, the rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. Payne out there with Freak, and it's Muhammad in at the 3 slot. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Duncan, a screen. Clock at 6. Parker with no one around. It's hauled in by Adams.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Feeds to Payne. Ibaka sets the pin for Payne. To the wing right side. And a wide open look for Freak. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now the pass to Aldridge. Duncan outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Parker drives in. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Parker's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Freak with it. And Muhammad kicks the Freak. Off target with his 3.
rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Top of the key, Duncan. Parker dishes to Duncan. Fires from the line. The Thunder pull it in. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop him.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. You take a look at Diaw. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
Oh, when players like them get their feet set behind the arc, it's over. That's what they do. That's who they are. These are excellent three-point shooters, and they've shown it here during the postseason.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. West is checked in for Duncan. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Aldridge a screen. Leonard draws the double. Back to Aldridge. Had the space there, but it's offline.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Adams. And Muhammad kicks the free. Ibaka sets the pick for Freak. And stolen by Aldridge. Here's Leonard. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and then excellent transition offense.
And really, it all stemmed from the aggressive defense. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
San Antonio making a switch here. Diaw's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Gorgui Dieng's checked in for Steven Adams. Mitch McGary comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Dion Waiters subbed in for Payne.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now the feed to Waiters. Pass to Freak. Clock at 6. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Mills. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And the shot is good. Now here's Freak. 1:52 left to play in the first. Mills with...